I'm GamerFitnation's Antwand Pearman. This is my review of South Park Stick of Truth for the PS3. Okay, so I'm gonna do something for you guys who love me, who really like my reviews and everything. I'm gonna save you a whole bunch of time. I'm gonna save you a whole bunch of time. South Park gets a perfect 10. It is one of the best RPGs I've played in years, and yeah, I haven't heard anybody else's reviews. I don't care to hear anybody else's reviews. This is my opinion, and I'm telling you right now, I love it. So don't watch this video, go buy the game, go play the game, because you got my guarantee. Now, if you want to know why I said all this, continue watching the video. Continue to love us. But if you don't need to know why, if you say, yo, BlackBible, I'll just trust your word, go. You don't have to watch the video. Share the video though. Share the video. Anyway, why? All right, so let's start off with the story. The story is that you are coming to South Park as the new kid in town. The new kid is a character creation point. You create the character who moves the story forward. The whole story kind of centers around the plot, but you are kind of the big functionality. You have to get this stick. No, see, that's not really accurate, because the story is, I mean, think about it, it's just South Park. South Park really, I mean, they're really good for stories, but they don't really try to focus it on a particular thing. Yes, the stick of truth is the target. It's the front to back. Yes, the whole premise is about the kids of South Park, which will be Cartman versus Kyle in this epic war that's kind of like Game of Thrones, The Hobbit, all this pulled together. You meet up with your first friends, because the whole thing as a new kid in town, any town, is to meet up with friends, make friends. And you so happen to make friends at a time where these kids in South Park are playing the game. That's the whole premise of their game, is to get the stick of truth and keep it, and whoever has it is the ruler of the universe. Whatever. The whole thing is, eventually you get to a point where you can choose sides between Cartman's army or Kyle's army. But that is not the whole game. It's just the thing that keeps the game moving. Now, as far as the whole aspect of the game, like I said, it focuses on you. It focuses on the concept that you, the new kid, are something special. But most of the game centers around the fact that you are making friends, lots and lots of friends. And you're meeting all the people of South Park. And because of that, because of the aspect, because of that, you are engaging in every nook and cranny of South Park. So here's what it really is. Why story gets a perfect 10 from me. And it depends on you if the story gets a perfect 10. The story is a South Park story. I mean, think about it like this, right? If you are a fan of South Park and you like South Park's shows, then you're gonna like Stick of Destiny, because it's obviously the work in the hands of Trey and Matt Parker. Now, if you don't like South Park and you don't like their stories, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like the game story, because it is a South Park story. So therefore, that's an automatic 0 from you. It's really a cut and dry thing. It's because South Park stories are what they are. They are grotesque. They are over the top. But they also have a little secret narrative to it. They always have an underlying story to it. But the whole point is, if you like South Park stories, you're going to like South Park, the game story. So let's not focus on that anymore. It's a South Park video games that looks like South Park. Graphics are done. If you ever watch South Park, it looks just like the damn show. So we are done with graphics. We don't have to go through a long-winded thing, because it looks like South Park, the TV show, in every aspect. Why? Because go to Canada on South Park. That was the most beautiful moment. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it so much. Yo, high five to Trey and Matt Parker. Yes, high five to you. Gameplay. Why I said that is the best RPG I've ever played in years? Because it plays like a classic RPG. It does everything you love about RPGs. Think about what you love about RPGs, right? Of course you got the RPG aspect, but yo, In RPGs, you can get weapons, upgrade weapons, put stats on weapons. Stats actually matter in this game. They do everything in classic RPGs now. So you like to put stats on weapons, put fire on weapons, put poison on weapons, because poisons are farts in this game. But anyway, yes, poisons are farts. Anyway, if you like to put stats, fire, and everything on the weapons, you can do that. If you like to put different armors on, put different clothes on, change your wardrobe, whatever. Yes, and guess what? You can put stats on there. You can put defenses. You can put counters. You can make people bleed. You can make people lose life. You can bring bad people to life. You can revive them through all these goofy ass ways. You get extra strength for attacks and defense using beefcakes. You get everything. South Park milked everything about their series in the concept of a classic RPG. A potion, cheesy puffs, upgrades, ethers, all that stuff. Magic is farts. Magic is farts. Magic is farts. Wait, but poison's farts. It's so crazy. But guess what? It's South Park. So, yes, in the ludicrous of it all, you find one clear thing: perfection. Why? Because South Park took RPG style and kept to it. Think about this, right? Other aspects we love about RPGs is the fact that you can explore. And when you explore too much, there are certain things that keep you from exploring. But exploring and meeting people and talking to people and everything, right? And the free roam, yes, it has a lot of free roam because you go around the whole town of South Park. Then on top of that, it has sub-bosses. Bosses in the game that you don't have to fight to beat the game. You have the option of revisiting or taking on during the game, and they're actually tough. Yes, tough. This game, if you're into RPGs, it's not like the hardest RPG. It's not like those key as far as strength and everything, but it's a good RPG because it fits. It's tough when it needs to be. You have to level up. And it has summons. Yes, summons. Yes, yes. And this is my point. The game is so good that even while I was in the middle of reviewing, and see, this has been a while since I really got passionate about review, but I went, had to do an event, play other games, do my media thing, and I couldn't wait to get home to play South Park. Think about that concept. I couldn't wait to get home to play South Park. When's the last time you felt that good about a game? And that's my point. So let's say you're a person who don't like South Park. Forget the story, right? Let's say if you don't like it. I mean, the story is very distracting. It's the key. It's the pinnacle of the show. The story for you would be a 0. But the game as a whole would be a great score. Like every other aspect of the game would be a perfect score. In my opinion, what I think your opinion would be. Isn't that weird? Anyway, I have to end this review because I want to go back and play South Park 100% that shit. But yes, South Park, bottom line, is a good game. I hope you've been playing it instead of watching this review. And if you are watching this review because you want to fully understand, that's cool. But you need to go get the goddamn game. I don't really like the curse during my review, but South Park just made me want to do it. Anyway, I'm GamerFitnation's Antwand, Pearman, also known as BlackBible, and I'm going to go play some South Park Stick of Truth because that game is awesome. It's a perfect 10. There's nothing wrong with it. There was no technical glitches. Go play the game. While you still watching me? Farts are magic. Farts are poison. Farts are magic. Farts are poison. Farts are magic.